notice your breath. Notice your breath at rest. Notice your body at rest without moving anything or changing anything. What is your current state? What is kind of just the resting state of breath, of mind? Building awareness. Just notice. What are you thinking about? Sometimes we don't notice the thoughts, we just have them. Maybe noticing what kind of thoughts we have. And then noticing how fast or slow the breath is moving. Maybe awareness into the physical form. We'll notice if we're grounding the shoulders forward. Maybe if we're arching the back. Maybe if we're leaning to one side. Coming up with the starting point of noticing where we are before we've done anything. We'll start to bring some adjustments. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose. Imagine you could lengthen the spine right at the crown of the head and lift the shoulders up by the ears. Exhale, the shoulders come down the back, open the chest. Pull the belly in as you really empty the lungs. One more time like that. Inhale, shoulders lift up by the ears and you really lengthen through the spine. Relax the jaw. Exhale, shoulders relax down the back. Sitting up nice and tall. Feel that core engagement. Letting the hands rest somewhere on the body. Finding just a slight tuck of the chin so the back of the neck can be long. We'll take another deep breath together without moving anything. Just full inhale through the nose. Feeling the lungs fill, pausing at the top of the breath. And then gathering up something to release, we'll exhale, the belly in, release. Pause at the bottom of the breath. Inhale again, nice slow breath, filling up, pausing at the top. Gentle sigh, let this go. Belly hugs in, pausing at the bottom. And now in your own time, continue with this pattern of taking nice slow inhales and then pausing every time you reach the top of the breath. And every time you reach the bottom of the breath, noticing the space. Enjoying this pause. Nice steady breath in through the nose, out through the nose. We'll try to carry this with us throughout the practice. As we start to move our attention to our minds so that we can find our focus for tonight, find the intention for the practice. So what brought you to your mat? What is it that we want to grow? Just keep coming back to this point of focus, this intention. You could seal it into the mind. And then our next breath, we'll start to blink the eyes open, reaching the arms overhead. Inhale here. And then exhale, right hand, left knee. Just a nice gentle twist. You might not go very far. Again, just finding a nice tall spine. Inhale through center, exhale other side. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, reach forward to fold as the fingertips find the floor. Think about really rooting down through the seat and lengthen through the lower back, middle back, upper back. Breathing, expanding. And an inhale will bring you back up. Deep breath, fingertips reach to the sky. Start to roll back onto the tailbone, hug the belly in, find a little balance, uncross and recross. And then to a twist, right hand, left knee. Maybe there's a little more space this time. Inhale, arms reach up, find a little length, and then just relax to twist to the other side. Being really easy at this point. Maybe this practice. Inhale to lift up through center. And again, exhale, start to just hinge forward. Just a gentle fold, fingertips will find some point on the floor or the mat in front of you. They might not go very far, it's okay. Imagine you can breathe down the length of the spine as you root down. Trying to create a little space here. As you inhale, look forward. Yeah, just pull yourself into your child's pose. Roll over the shins. Let the knees come wide, toes together. Hips are going to come back over the heels. Lengthen the upper body. Let the forehead relax down. And just maybe remembering that this is your resting pose. You can always come here at any time during your practice. And then with the next breath, we'll find our table. So inhaling to let the shoulders arrive over the wrists and hips over the heels. And then we can start to move into our cat and cows. Belly drops, inhale, look up. The first two might be very slow. Exhale, press the mat away as the belly hugs in, let the shoulder blades separate. And now take this in your own time. Again, maybe you start very slow, mindful movements, holding the poses. Maybe you just have a really gentle, easy shift forward and back, up and down. So you decide how deep you ever want to go into any of these poses or any stretches. Giving yourself time to open up, warm up. Try to move with your breath. Your inhale, you see the lift. Exhale, you ground and empty out. You might start to curl the toes in right here. Slowly arrive back at your neutral spine. And you notice the hands, shoulders distance. Press into the fingertips, fingers spread wide. As you push the mat away and pull the belly in, the knees will hover. Inhale, right leg's going to press back behind you. Exhale, knee to nose, feel the core. Inhale, extend, and release. Let the foot come down, other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, release. Hips up and back, down dog. Start to find your down dog. So feet are hips distance. Really lift the hips. Maybe there's a deep bend in the knees. Try to lengthen the spine. You could be lifting the heels and pressing them down to warm up through the ankles and the feet, toes, and calves. Doing some little shifts in your body as you bend one leg to the other. Pressing the mat away with the fingertips. And then we'll move together, both lifting both heels. Inhale. Exhale, press the heels down. Inhale, the heels lift and roll all the way to your high plank. Shoulders over the wrists. Exhale to press back. Again, inhale, we come forward, high plank. Exhale, back. Inhale, lift the heels, soften the knees, and as you look forward, you'll walk the feet to the hands. Fold and cup the neck. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Soften the knees, come to standing, deep breath, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Relax the shoulders, open the chest. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift, halfway. Exhale, lower. Inhale to standing, arms reach overhead, expand through the chest. Exhale, right back down. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release, one more time. Deep breath, gather what you need, arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reach out. Find more length, and then hinge at the hips, fold. Inhale, flat back, hands to shins, lengthen. Release, hands come down, step the feet back, your high plank. You can be on your knees or your toes, shoulders are over the wrists. You hug the belly in, press the mat away. And then your chaturanga, the elbows hug back behind you, shift forward, lower. Tops of the feet press, gentle cobra, lift. Exhale, release. Curl the toes, we'll make our way all the way back to down dog. Maybe it's your table. You could even move to a child's pose to get back to down dog, lifting the hips. Nice deep breath here in through the nose. Gentle sigh, relax the jaw. Inhale, look forward, heels lift, feet meet the hands, fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale to standing, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Relax the shoulders. Inhale, hands reach, and exhale, sit the hips back, chair pose. Knees behind the toes, find a little tuck of the tail. Exhale, release, hips high. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, left leg back, your runner's lunge. The knee come over the ankle. If you have blocks and you ever feel like the ground's far away, you can always frame the front foot with blocks. If you ever want me to grab these blocks, you could always yell out to me and I'd be happy to get you some. So pausing here for a moment. Stay strong in the back leg. Stretching through the left hip flexor. Pulling the shoulder blades back, opening up through the chest. And then we'll plant through the hands. Really hug the belly and find that rounding spine that you did in your cat pose so that you can sweep the right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Really extend the heel, straightening the leg nice and strong, and then bend the knee, open the hip. Maybe you rotate through the ankle here. Inhale, square the hips, lengthen the leg. Exhale, bring the knee to the nose, round the spine. And extend, deep breath. Exhale, knee to nose, pause here, shoulders over wrist again. Release the right foot between the hands. Back knee comes down, low Anjaneyasana, fingertips to the sky. Really press through that front foot. Rooting down with that heel. Let the chest lift as you pull the belly in. The hands are going to come together overhead. Elbows are by the ears, and then you can bend into the elbows. Maybe letting the back of the head just relax in the forearms. Again, keep pressing into that front foot. Imagine you could lift up and out of the weight. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, twist. Left hand down, right arm to the sky. Stacking the shoulders, and you can stay right here with that back knee where it is. Or you can curl the toes, lift the knee. The belly's hugging in so the spine can rotate. And release, top arm down, right leg meets left. You can our flow, high to low push up. Elbows hug back. Inhale, gentle cobra. Maybe you press the mat away, you find an up dog. Exhale, down dog. Making your way back any way that feels good. Inhale, forward. Bend the knees and bring the feet to the hands. Hold. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, reaching up, interlace the fingers and reverse the hand clasp. So you're pressing the palms to the sky. And then we'll just reach the hands over to one side. Keeping the feet really planted into the mat. Inhale to center and just relax to the other side. It's an easy stretch. Inhale, reach up, release the hands, sit back in chair. And just feeling that nice steady breath. And let it go, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, right leg steps back, runner's lunge. Taking a moment to set this up, finding some good alignment. Knees over the ankle, nice 90-degree bend. So make sure that the knee's not going forward past the toes. You want to pull it back. Back leg is strong. Shoulder blades are hugging back. And press a little energy into that front foot. And we're going to get really strong through the core. So find that rounding cat back that we did for the other side so that you can sweep the left leg up and back, three-legged dog. First, really extending through the heel, lifting the leg, nice and strong. And then bend the knee, open the hip. Now, opening the hip is always optional. Always just lift the leg. You could always choose not to lift the leg and stay in your down dog. Everything's optional. In inhale, you'll square the hips, and exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, extend, left leg goes up. Exhale, round, knee to nose. Pause right here, let the shoulders come over the wrists. And then plant the left foot down. Back knee releases, you're low on Janasana. Fingertips float out. Take a moment to get stable with the feet. You might feel a little wobbly. Then you'll widen the foot on the mat. Give yourself a little more space. Really press into that front foot. Palms will come together overhead. Length through the sides of the body. Upper arms can move back by the ears, and then maybe you bend through the elbows. Again, everything's optional. So this is an option. I'm offering tonight. If this doesn't feel great, then skip it. Keep your arms up. Either way, keep pulling the belly in, lift out of the waist. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, right hand down, left arm to the sky. We twist. And then your choice if you want to curl the back toes, lift the knee, or you can keep the back knee down. Steady breaths here. And release, top arm comes down, left foot meets right. And we take our flow. These flows are always optional. You can always just shift right back up to your down dog. Otherwise, we'll take our high to low push up. Inhale to your cobra or up dog. And then let the hips lift up and back, down dog. So nice release here as you're pedaling through the feet. Inhale, right into the upper back, stand. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, heels lift, look forward, reach the hands, fold. Set the hips back so they're at the same level as the knees, fingertips float forward. Feel some strength in the legs. Now, the feet could be hips distance, or you can have the toes touching. Depends on how your body feels. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, cactus arms, open the chest. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, back to chair. Hands to heart center. This time, left elbow crosses one or both knees, we twist. So you might stop somewhere in the center. You never have to cross both knees. It could be an easy twist. Really find your breath here. I'll let the inhale bring you through center. And then exhale, get a touch. Pressing down through the heels and the hips back. Staying engaged through the legs. Inhale, come all the way up. Deep breath, reach the arms. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plant the hands, feet step back, and we flow. So again, from your plank, you can always shift right back. You take your height a little push up, hugging the elbows back behind you. Inhale, gentle cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg lifts long here, two-legged dog, pass that heel back. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, extend. And expand here, and then exhale, move with your breath. Plant the foot down, warrior one. Back heel spins down. Fingertips float forward and up. Hips are square, back legs nice and long. Arms are reaching overhead. A lot like our runner's lunge, we want the knee to be over the ankle. Pressing energy into the back leg. That back heel's down. Shoulders are square. We'll take an inhale here to lengthen through the front leg. Take a deep breath. Exhale, come back down. Bring the arms to open wide, and then bring the right arm under the left, eagle arms. So you might find a double wrap. You might just grab opposite shoulders, or maybe you're right here. Everyone has different kind of capabilities in their shoulders and their back. So it could be forearms. It could be hugging your shoulders here, or it could be a double wrap. Wherever you are, think about finding a lift. Really just paying attention to the purpose here of bringing a little space into the upper back, a little relief to the shoulders. Maintaining strength through the lower body and stick that even breath. Inhale, the arms are going to unravel, reach up to the sky, and then exhale, hands behind the lower back, interlace the fingers, straighten through that front leg again. Release back into that front knee, nice bend, humble warrior. You start to reach forward and down. Maybe the right shoulder's over the knee, maybe to the inside. The feet are pressing down, the belly is hugging in. Inhale to come back up. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale, hands to the mat. Right foot sweeps by the left, your side plank. So right arm's going to go to the sky. Now for your side plank, you can always bring that knee down. Maybe the feet are staggered. Maybe they're stacked. Maybe that top leg's lifted. So many places to go in your side plank. Lifting the hips. One more deep breath in through the nose. Stay for the exhale. Top arm comes down. Release the knees wide. Press back, child's pose. Release the hips. Release the lower back. Take a deep breath. Let it go. Inhale to your table. Curl the toes. Find your down dog. Left leg lifts long. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, extend. Again, mindful movement. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. And then warrior one, the foot plants. The back heel will spin down. Fingertips will float forward and up as you're really pressing energy through the feet. Back leg's nice and strong. So we're imagining the right hip is coming forward and the left hip is pulling back. Now I didn't mirror this one, so I'm opposite if you're facing me, but we're all facing different directions. That's why I haven't been mirroring anymore. We're all in places here. So take a moment to release to that front leg. Inhale to lift up and back. And then exhale, come back down. Feel some strength through the legs. Pull inhale to open the arms up like a T. Exhale your eagle arms. And maybe you have a double wrap, fingertips are reaching. Maybe it's just the forearms together. Or you could just be holding onto your shoulders. finding a little opening through the upper back. Keeping that strength through the legs. Inhale, reach the arms up, unravel, straighten through the front leg again. Exhale, sink back into your warrior and reach the hands behind you. So maybe you're able to bind through the hands. If interlacing the fingers doesn't work, you can always just reach behind you. We'll humble this down. So left shoulder will start to move either right above the knee, maybe to the inside. Maybe the hands lift up and off the back. Keep breathing. Inhale to lift all the way back up. Reach the arms overhead. Exhale to release. Hands plant. Left foot sweeps back by the right. Left arm to the sky. Again, your side plank. So maybe the right knee's down, giving you support. Maybe the feet are stacked or staggered. Maybe the top leg's lifting. Notice what feels good for you. Where can you keep your balance and really find some engagement? Slow release. Top arm comes down. Find child's pose, knees wide, pose together. Release through the back. Maybe a good place to get some water. You're in your child's pose. Start to tent the fingertips. Just walk the hands over to the right. Hips stay over the heels so you can get into your side body for a moment. And then inhale to press back into the fingertips. Walk the hands over to the other side. Settle down. Inhale, press into the fingertips, back to your child's pose. Nice deep breath down the length of the spine. Come back to your intention. With your exhale, press into your table. Curl the toes, down dog, the hips lift. Take a rolling plank. Inhale, the heels lift, roll to the shoulders, find the tops of the ribs. Exhale, press the hips back. 2 more times. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Last one. Inhale, feel a nice slow movement here. Fully in control. Your exhale to press back. Your inhale to look forward and bring the feet to the hands. Hold here. Ragdoll. Let the belly rest on the thighs. Elbows can rest in the opposite hands, and you'll sway side to side. Release through the back. Let the head relax down. And release your bind. Heel toe the feet closer together, either hips distance or toes touching. And then inhale to a half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to standing, arms reach. Hands to heart center, exhale. Think about finding a nice balanced posture here. The hips right over the heels, shoulders over the hips, crown of the head lifting. Belly's tucked in. And find your focal point. All the weight's going to go into the right leg. Really firm up on the right leg. Left knee's going to squeeze up to hip height, floating. Flex the toes. Nice easy flow back to our warrior 2. So control yourself maybe through a warrior 3. Floating for a moment. Letting the foot come down. staying for a moment. So we're here, shoulders open, hips open. As you inhale, let the hands press together overhead, straighten through the front leg. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands all the way down. Right leg flows back. Optional flow, high to low push-up. Inhale your cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts long here. And again, your choice to stay in your down dog. Three-legged dog, maybe bend the knee, open the hip. This time, you might find a little rotation, rotating the hip and the knee sock in the hip. Not the hip and the knee sock, the hip. And the hip sock. And a rotation, leg. This might be a very subtle movement, maybe it's a little bigger. Make sure you both directions, switching right here. Inhale to lengthen the legs, square the hips. Exhale, step to the outside of the right hand. Foot goes wide. Back heel is up. Inhale, lengthen. Hips come back. Exhale, forward. You can always do this with the knee down if you ever don't want the leg up. Take a breath to extend. And exhale to bend. One more time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, come forward. Back knee releases. Your lizard pose. If you ever arrive in lizard and feel like the ground's far away, you can always take some blocks. So sole the foot is down, or if you have more space, flex the toes, let the knee open. So you notice what's going on in your hip. It depends. Everyone, different sensations in the hip. You can stay up on the hands or release to the forearms. Just taking a moment to breathe into the hip here. And inhaling, we'll press into the hands to lift back up. Right foot plants on the outside of the right hand. Curl the back toes to lift. And find that rounding in the spine, your cat back. Left foot steps outside of left hand. Malasana squat. Sit the hips down. You can sit on a couple blocks. You can sit all the way down. You don't need to float in the air. Hands come to heart center. Lifting through the chest. Toes are out, heels are in. So okay if the heels don't actually ever make it to the mat. Slow release, hands come down. Lengthen the legs. A wide-legged forward fold. You can take a moment to just find a little swing side to side. Soft bend of the knees. Letting the fingertips raise the mat. Relaxing through the head. You might just shake the head no. Maybe nod the head yes. And then start to find your stillness. Heel toe the feet closer together. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, slow roll all the way up to standing. Arms reach overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Pause right here. Notice your breath. Find that awareness again. Not any judgment, just noticing. Where's the mind? Where's the breath? How are you holding the body? Leaning to one side, shifting back, getting tired. Find that strong alignment. Hips floating over the heels, shoulders over the hips. And the eyes are going to rest on one spot that's not moving. Pull up on the left quad, engage through the left hip, so you're super strong in that left side. The foot is rooting down so that the left knee, right knee will float up. Left leg down, right knee floating. Flex the toes. And then we'll transition back. So You can find a really slow movement through your balancing warrior here with the right leg extending behind you. And then you'll land in your warrior two. So the toes and heel find the mat, arms open up. So the chest is open and hips are open, but the gaze is over that front hand. Inhale, reach the arms overhead, straighten through the front leg. Exhale, come back down. Cartwheel the hands to the inside of that front foot. And then sweep the left leg to meet the right. We take a flow all the way back to our down dog. Now once you arrive, the left leg will lift when you get there. Maybe you're taking that three-legged dog. Maybe you're bending into the knee, opening the hip. Keep the shoulders in line with the top edge of the mat. So the twist is really coming from the waist and the hips. And then a rotation. So rotating the hip joint. Imagining you're making circles with the knee. Making sure to do that in both directions. And then inhale to square the hips, lengthen the leg. Exhale, left foot steps to the outside of the left hand. Back hip leg will get long, and then we can find that extension. So with the knee up or down, inhale to extend, the hips lift back. Exhale, come forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, forward. Last time. Inhale, nice gentle stretch. Exhale, we come forward. Letting that back knee relax so we can come into lizard. And maybe this side feels different than the other side. So notice how the left hip is doing. Maybe the sole of the foot stays down. Maybe you'll curl the toes and let the knee open up. Notice how much space you have here. Your choice is stay up on the hands or start to relax into the forearms. Maybe the forearms find blocks if you have them, or have a stack of them. Inhale, come to the hands. Roll the back toes, lift the knee, and sweep the left leg beside the right. From here, just lower the body all the way down the mat. Walking the fingertips forward. Take a nice long body stretch here. Pointing the toes, tops of the feet are gently pressing into the mat. Think about lengthening the tailbone back and down. With the hips grounded, you'll inhale to lift the fingertips now. Finding a lift through the upper body, and then maybe the toes could point so much that the feet could lift a little. Maybe the shins lift, maybe the knees. Taking a breath, elbows hug back, text arms. Slow release, hands under the shoulders, child's pose, press the hips back. Curl the toes, down dog, the hips lift. Inhale, look forward, feet to the hands, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release. Inhale to standing. The last standing series, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. All the weight into the right leg. Finding balance again, finding that tall posture. This time our tree pose, left knee opens up. So maybe toes are down, heel is the ankle, maybe the foot is the calf. Make sure that you could be above or below the knee. You're not putting any pressure on the knee. You're all the way up here. When you're ready, if it feels good, the arms could reach overhead. You could always keep them at heart center if that feels better. Or even open the side. Maybe cactus arms. So many choices. Feel free to always do what feels nice for you. That standing leg is strong. Pull up on the quad. Lift through the chest. And then we'll reach the arms behind. Warrior 3 again. The left leg reaches back. Airplane arms. Pressing through the big toe, pressing through the heel. Hands to the mat. You're going to find a half split right here. So stamping the sole of the foot on the wall behind you. Inhale for a half lift. Exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time. Inhale, get long. Exhale, knee to nose. Release the foot down. Gentle fold here, maybe just a little sway. And then a slow roll all the way up. Maybe that sway starts to move. Take your time. Rolling through the spine. Come to standing. Stacking the vertebrae. Nice full body stretch once you get there. And the hands relax at the heart center. For this time, you might just start in our Tadasana, mountain pose. Hands can relax by your sides. Really lift the chest and relax the shoulders. All the way to the left leg. Strong leg, solid. Right knee open. And you decide where you're going. Maybe you're just right here. Taking your time to find balance. The eyes are focused on one spot that's not moving. In your time, the hands move into a position that can help you. Maybe overhead, maybe out to the side. Help closing the ribs, lift the crown of the head. And then our warrior 3 transition, start to press the right leg behind you. And the arms can reach back. Gaze down towards the mat. Think about squaring the hips. And release the hands down. Your half standing split. The right foot is pressing towards the space behind you. With your next exhale, knee to nose, round the spine. Really press the upper back away. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Last time, deep breath, get long. Exhale, knee to nose. Right foot beside left. Take a fold here. And then start to sit the hips all the way down onto the mat. Bring the knees bent. Bring the hands right behind the knees. Sit up tall here. Lift through the chest. Bring the toes to the mat. Close the ribs, tuck the belly in. Find our Navasana, goat pose. So as you find a little shift back, the toes could lift to knee height. Maybe the arms reach forward. Now if you're in your boat and you feel like your lower back has some tension, you can always bring the hands down to the mat. There are a lot of choices in your boat. You can always leave the toes down and the hands lifted. This might feel more supportive. If you have further to go, you might even straighten the legs so the feet are at eye level. Hug the knees in, round the spine, bring the chin to the chest. One more time, we'll set up for a Navasana. So lift the chest here, hands are behind the knees. And then you take any variation that works for you. Slow shift to balance. Nice strong core. Maybe the legs straight. Slow release. Let the legs come down, arms up. Inhale here. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Finding a fold. Being gentle with the back and the legs so you're not straining. the arms up overhead. Exhale, hands right down by your sides. We'll hug the right knee in. The foot could be on the inside, could be outside. That front leg. Decide what feels good. Either way, same thing. We're gonna take a twist. Hugging the right knee in with the left arm and the right fingertips. Landing on the mat behind you, sit up nice and tall. Make sure that left leg is still engaged, so you're flexing the left toes. Now you might like to turn this into balance, so the hand could come to the outside of the right leg as you extend that leg. And then maybe the right arm lifts. Maybe you sit a little taller. You might like the sensation in the body here. You might find the belly huzzing a little bit more and you twist a little more. And then release. Come towards center. Right leg extends. Left knee hugs in. Again, maybe the foot's in the inside. Maybe you bring it to the outside if you've got a little more space and you'll wrap up that knee with the opposite arm. Finding your twist to start. The right leg's engaged, the right toes are flexed. And then maybe there's balance. Maybe the hand comes to the outside of the left foot and you straighten the leg. And maybe the left arm lifts and you really find a little more length in the spine. And strong through the core. Inhale forward, let it all go. Soles of the feet together. And I think I just said left the soles of the feet together. Let the soles of the feet come together. Just leaving out words now. Come to our Baddha-Konasana, our bound angle. So, tapping the feet in too far feels ever uncomfortable. You can always just bring them up a little more. So you know yourself best. Make some little adjustments to these poses feel acceptable in your body. Let the knees open up. Hands are wrapping up the feet, thumbs are the soles, fingers wrapping up the top. You could open up the feet and maybe find a little more space in the hips if that feels good. Maybe leaning forward, the elbows meet the inner thighs. You can always stay upright, so you choose if you'd like to fold. And with an inhale, sit up tall, reaching the arms in front of you, hugging the belly in, rolling all the way down to the mat, taking your time, landing in your Supta Baddha Konasana, arms reach overhead, just relax right here, let it go. The hands to the outside of the knees, so the soles of the feet can come to the mat. Setting up for a bridge, you'll start to step the feet in so that maybe the heels are right under the knees. Hands are down by either side, palms face down. Inhaling, we'll start to lift the hips, pressing energy into the heels. Imagine you can find space behind the knees, shimmying one shoulder than the other, closer together underneath you, lifting through the chest. And then slowly releasing down. Maybe there's a little sway with the knees, and you continue to lengthen the spine long on the mat. And we'll set up again for a bridge. Arriving back in stillness. Inhale, the hips lift. Find space behind the knees. While lifting through the chest. And then releasing and lengthen the spine as you lower the hips down. And then to your figure four, lift the right leg so the right ankle will cross the left knee, toes flex. Stay right here, reach for the underside of the left leg, bring this a little closer. Slowly release the left leg, uncross the right knee, or the right foot, and then we'll cross the left ankle over the right knee. So figure four to the other side. Choosing maybe to stay right here, reach for the underside of the right leg, getting a little deeper into the left hip. Slow release of the right leg. Movement your legs up the wall, so both legs extend, soles of the feet facing the sky. Everything relaxes. Just letting everything settle. It's a good pose for if you ever have tension in your back. This pose is good for everything. It's good for digestion, for blood pressure, for stress, anxiety. It's good to just lay here, relaxing the body. Maybe you take a moment to roll through the ankles if that feels nice, and maybe you're just enjoying the stillness. Now letting the knees come towards the shoulders, your happy baby, the hands reach up for the outsides of the feet, or anywhere on the outsides of the legs. Maybe wrapping up the big toe with the thumb and two fingers. Find your sway side to side. Could feel nice to stretch one leg out long and then the other. Releasing tension through the back. And allowing those sways to get a little smaller until you hug the knees back into the chest. Arriving at stillness. Take a deep breath. Gentle sigh. One more, your deepest breath. This time hold it in. Pause for a moment. Squeeze every muscle in the body and the face. Sigh it out long. Everything relaxes on the mat. Your most comfortable resting pose right here. Now just soften, the eyes closed. Relax through the face. Soften the jaw. Balancing all the physical activity with some stillness. Coming back to your breath, your intentions right here, Shavasana. Deepen your breath. Inviting some small movements in the fingertips and the toes. Bringing your awareness back into the space. Maybe finding a nice full body stretch between the arms overhead. Inhaling from the fingertips all the way to the toes. Exhaling to hug the knees in. Take a rock side to side. Eventually just landing on one side, pausing. Before leaving our mats and leaving the practice, we'll come back to the awareness. Maybe just finding a scan through the body, noticing how we're feeling, noticing the way the breath is moving, and without judgment, just noticing where the mind is, where the thoughts are resting. So imagine right here that we could take with us all the good benefits of our practice, the quiet, calm energy we've arrived at, finding balance. We'll hang on to our intentions as we come up to a comfortable seat. Hands are gonna come into heart center. Eyes can be closed or soft as you arrive here. And then inhale through the nose. Exhale, bow to honor yourself. Inhale, bring the thumbs to third eye center. Right here, feeling gratitude for this physical body, for each other, and for this practice. We'll say namaste. Thank you, everyone, for coming tonight. It's nice to see you all. I hope you all enjoy the week. Maybe you'll see you next Monday. If you have any questions or you ever want to work on anything in class, let me know.